It's like magic because you can work with all types of ingredients.
At Isco Spirits in Providence, Rhode Island, founder Manya Rubenstein says that when it comes to flavor, anything goes.
We use real ingredients and make real stuff.
Located on the site of a former industrial mill, they are the first distillery in the city since Prohibition and the first in the world to produce Oyster vodka.
We're getting oysters from Matunic Oyster Farm, and we got a whole nice, bag of them, shells, meat, and all, and they go in our still. So we're actually distilling with the whole oyster, and the only things in our oyster vodka are organic corn, super fresh oysters, and then pure filtered water.
Rumor has it that it makes for a uniquely briny martini, but the co-head distiller Eric Olson says it's just one of the many ways the Ocean State Company is making waves in the spirit world.
Lots of experimentation and lots of trying things over and over and over again, making something that people step back and say, matcha liqueur. Oh, pizza flavored vodka.
Wait, did he say pizza?
Pizza vodka isn't just a bunch of pizza thrown into the still. It's San Marzano tomatoes, it's garlic, it's parsley, it's marjoram, it's these herbs and things that we brought in. Heating that mixture of water and alcohol up so that the alcohol becomes vapor through many of the ingredients, extracting oils and flavors and the things that we want in the beverage.
The result?
Pizza strip vodka.
Wow. These innovative blends are just a few of the dozens of carefully crafted spirits produced here.
We make a whole host of bourbons. Seaflow is our gin. Seaflow has local oysters, sea lettuce, as well as kelp. And then we do a little bit of pea flour to give it a blue hue.
The company opened in March of 2020.
We had a little window where we were selling our spirits, giving away hand sanitizers. It was like a very strange beginning.
It has since expanded into a cocktail lounge with a full view of the distillery where guests are invited to linger a while. After all, it can take 6 to 7 years for bourbon to make its way from barrel to bottle. In Norwalk, Connecticut, whiskey is softened by salt air and starboard winds.
Normally, whiskey is aged in what's known as a rickhouse or a warehouse. And through time, as atmospheric temperatures and pressures change, the barrels of whiskey expand and contract, and that's how whiskey ages.
Ted Dumble, distiller and co-founder of Sono 1420, American Craft Distillers, would watch the Cops Island oyster boats, among the largest oyster producers on the East Coast, head into the waters of Long Island Sound 6 days a week and wonder, could their spirits be awakened by the rhythm of waves?
By putting a barrel on a moving platform like a boat, you get a lot more interaction of the liquid inside. So you get probably a faster aging process and a more unique flavor profile.
For its subtle hint of spice, he credits the briny sea air.
Putting it on a boat, we get a little more pepper and spice that comes out. I can't explain that from a chemistry perspective.
Dumbald, a former submarine officer turned Wall Street investor, says he gambled on the power of the sea and the historic maritime harbor's legacy, once home to the rum runners of Prohibition. And that gamble has paid off.
We've really taken advantage of being close to the water. When we had people come into the distillery asking us, you can't make good whiskey in Connecticut, we said, well, what does Kentucky have? Like limestone water?